The making of a classic.
You already know what it is, Slim. You can tell by the bump it's Camelot, young nigga, and then we back. Look, top spot, young nigga. Still return with the C-A-M-A-L-O-T. Yeah, still the flow is OD, man. Not a lot happening since we been gone. Hope you had a good time being our clones. Nigga, it's on. Fool, if you're scared, all you gotta do is break bread, baby. I'm gone. We 3 kings from the south side. Ounce of Dro, Mac 11, nigga, let's ride. Yo. Like the good old days, roll the good old haze up and pray that the foe don't raise up. Stack that cake up, nigga, you a bitch for real. Hold still while I remove that makeup. Back bitch in a big way. It's ironic, club love with an AK. I kill myself, you ain't screaming Camelot, bitch, nigga, please kill yourself. Yeah.
We keep counting money stacks, Camelot's on the map.
Nigga, we back.
3 or 4 in the Cadillac, freaks don't know how to act.
Nigga, we back. Yeah, we back, bitch. Take work, then I flip it like a mattress. You ain't know you a hoe, man, an actress. You niggas tryna copy our tactics.
Gorilla gangsta, niggas hit the scene, they rushing to get their cake.
Let's go.
Jealous bitches can't imagine how you feeling. You rather take a dive on a 20-story building. Yeah,
how you like the air up there?
Get found in the trunk right next to the spare.
Yeah.
Any nigga I punish
on sight.
Y'all trying to duplicate, but
can't get it quite right.
Johnny lost
money green.
Back with the team. Metal in the jeans.
Keep a mean 16.
It's like a store with them throwback jackets. All we got is classics, nigga. It's a habit. Pop that and pop up. I blaze
you know you ain't gonna be able to play this whole song for the intro.
Yeah.
I said you ain't gonna be able to play the whole song for the intro.
Why wouldn't I?
Why was it?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
We keep counting money stacks, Camelot's on the
Why?
map.
I mean, we could just take the beginning, you know what I'm talking about? And make it like an intro. You gotta go for 3 minutes.
I mean, they get the chance people hear the song. If they want fast forward, they can. You know what I'm saying? This a new opening music, Camelot classic.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a Camelot classic. Shorty Black himself.
So keep you cool, I got niggas in line waiting to murder you. Hey, toy soldier, it's pros in here. Big J's on, so it's time to ruin careers. And we still pop bottles, keep smoking the air. Camelot is the shit, so let's get that clear that we not to be fucked with.
Camelot, man, y'all know what time it is. On the Code Podcast, we back again. Hey, nigga, hit the switch.
Young Black and don't give a fuck.
Code it up, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's another Tuesday night. We back in this biatch. He's an all-star. Let's go. Yes. 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 Another On the Code Podcast, man. We doing what we do, like we doing it for pay-per-view, and y'all know what time it is, man. Every time, episode 24, I believe. Don't get me, I might be wrong. And as always, I'm your host, Christian the God, and alongside me is none other than the man himself, a man of many trades with just one name, and that name is What's good? What is good? What is going on? The People's Pod.
What's up, bruh?
We back, man. The People's Pod, man. We back, man.
Huh, they loving us.
Yes. We do it for the people, man.
Straight
Each
on the code.
and every time we code it up on the Code Podcast. Y'all know what time it is, man. On all platforms, we smashing. And we appreciate all the love, the dedication, and the listeners across each and every platform. But now, we got to get into the shits. But first, how was everything going for you? How was your life? How's the mental health? How was everything? Is everything just cool? Did you have any disruptions? Did you have any hiccups in your day?
Nah, for the most part, life is grand, man.
Life is grand. It's no little thing that's getting on your nerves to the point You can't. Would you like to speak about it now? No.
Nah, everything good, man.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing, then. If everything is indeed good, that's a beautiful thing. We got a lot to talk about, man. Since we've been back, man, so much has transpired, happened. It's so much. What you want to leave with? We see what's on the docket. We could talk Meek Mill. We could talk Dave Chappelle and the protesters. We talk Boosie and Lil Nas. We could talk the battle of KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane. We can go anywhere, man. Let's start with the battle. You want to start with the battle? Is that cool?
We can start with the battle.
Okay, the battle between Big Daddy Kane was the last versus Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One. Now, this battle wasn't a marquee battle, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say it was a battle that had a lot of eyes on it, but I think it meant a lot of things to a lot of people. Maybe it was a small section of people, maybe 40 and over, or 35 and over, or whatever. But I think it meant more to the people that were here for hip hop longer than the recent audience. So I would say when we started following hip hop, maybe 89. I would say 89. So it meant something to me just to see Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One up there. I think it was important on some aspects. I think it brought back the real 5 elements of hip hop and the origin. It told the origin story of hip hop. If you was paying attention, if you were a younger person and wanted to see where everything came from and the root in which it grew, it was a good history lesson.
So so you said you started listening to hip hop in '89?
Yeah, I would say in '89 was I started paying attention to music and hip hop.
Okay, so
well,
you didn't
Chub Rock,
no Curtis Blow, no the Wild Wild West, the Lottie
Kumo D I like.
The Get Fresh crew. I mean,
was that 80? That was before '89.
Yeah.
Everything before '89.
Yeah.
Well, I can say the Showtime. Right, my first. What was the with Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick?
The Get Fresh crew.
No, the show. The show was probably my first.
The show gotta be way before '89.
You think so? Way before?
Yes.
Okay, when was the message with when was that then?
Shit, who
84?
Yeah, maybe.
Nah, that was Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel.
Yeah.
So that was what? 84.
Early 80s. Yeah, early.
Wow, yeah. So maybe 87. Maybe 87 was.
So I was when I asked you the question, I'm like, is that when
87, between 87 and 89? That's probably when I really started paying attention to rap music.
Yeah, maybe because
what was your year?
I had 3 older brothers, so it's kind of. I always feel like it amazes me because I always every day I be like, would I come out the womb learning this shit?
Right.
The music, how to play spades, checkers, chess. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think it was all around you.
And it just like it became automatic. I don't even remember who taught me these things. You know what I'm saying?
Some people teach yourself. You just observe. And then start. You know what I mean?
But like I always say, I can go back as far as the Grandmaster Flash, the Curtis Blows, and
I mean, were you really into those people, or was that an influence of your older brothers, or what was a person that you were into? Like this not.
So you saying the transitioning
when you started to be in the
first
music?
Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, I knew Go See the Doctor and all that shit. Cinefella, Dana Dane.
Right.
All them niggas, like, I was a kid and I love these dudes. As far as rappers, I was really a child, man. But when I fell in love with rap, it had to be LL Cool J. I'm bad.
Okay, yeah, that's when a lot of
it probably was the hardest shit I ever heard in my life.
Yeah, that was 87.
Yeah, it had to been the hardest shit I ever heard.
I'm bad.
In my
It was 87.
life.
Yeah.
I mean, it was totally different from the "We Playing Basket."
Yeah, that shit was
and all that.
Kinda,
I mean, which was cool music. I knew all the Curtis.
All that music back then was kind of campy and parody. Like all this shit, they was kind of showy.
I mean, Run DMC was this shit also.
But that's
man.
when it switched.
Yeah, yeah.
To me, that's when a lot of things came out of that busy beat.
Yeah.
And when Run DMC hit with the black hats, black levers, white Adidas, black leather jackets, it seemed like it was another era. It was different. It wasn't like this showy Grandmaster flares, head dresses, niggas dressed like Indians and shit and all type of wild shit. It was a little bit realer. And then from there, it was an evolution. From Run DMC, it seemed like Rakim, once his flow came into play, then the Run DMC flow kind of left. That Run DMC flow got kind of outdated.
Yeah, I like Rakim, but LL, man, when he hit the scene. Yeah. I mean, I know no shout out to Rakim.
86, I ain't no joke.
What I'm saying? Ain't no joke.
I'm just saying when the flow when it got serious.
Paid in full?
Yeah.
Gee. But when LL, who blew me away was LL.
I'm bad was right.
Yeah, after that, I bought all LL shit.
I can't.
No capping.
Yeah. LL was a different type of nigga, man. He was saying he was better than everybody else, and he was showing it. And I want to preface this: growing up in the DMV area, I want to say for real, a lot of rappers ain't getting no airplay, like because it was go-go music there, and I think a lot of DC people got it. I don't know. We got rap. But a lot of rappers didn't make it to us because a lot of go-go music was a heavy influence in those years, like 86, 87, all through maybe the 91, 92. And it seems like in the 90s, maybe rap got more popular with us in, I'm gonna say the 90s. Maybe because we was coming to age. Maybe we was.
Like I said, in the 80s, I was a fan. EPMD. I can keep going, man.
I mean, but it was no
righteous teachers.
It was no go-go element there.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, and I was gonna tell you that my first album I probably bought was Sardines.
Yeah.
Or The Word.
Right.
Or Run Joe by Chuck Brown.
Yeah, big song.
And so
big
we talking about a 12-inch album.
Yes.
Like I say,
and I'm just highlighting that experience is not like any experience that any other.
The World Class Wrecking Crew. Turn off the lights.
Yeah, that was Dre. That was Dre.
I was buying this shit. I was going to the store as a kid buying this shit.
I understand. Yeah.
Money, yeah.
But I think our experience here wasn't like the New York experience. You know what I'm saying? Because we had an element. To me, well, I'm gonna say.
No, I think we had a better experience. I think we had the best of both worlds.
It was different. Yeah. It was different. Wasn't the same. I ain't say it was. I'm not saying it's worse. I'm just saying rap got a lot of competition from go-go music back then. You know what I'm saying? Opposed if I was growing up in North Carolina, I'd be listening to all rap all the time.
Right, all the time. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and that was the only difference I say that was between growing up in the DMV and growing up in other places. You had another influence on young people, which was go-go music. But we'll do another part on how Russell Simmons kind of raped go-go music and I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We till this day, every beat and probably every song have a go-go sample to it.
Yes. I mean, go-go built Def Jam, if you want to be frank. Speaking of LL, Rock the Bells. There's a go-go break from RE. So all the roller tones you hear in Rock the Bells is derivative of go-go music. But we can go on and on. But the verses, did you like it? Was it something that you think that would be I thought it was better than that than on paper. I thought it was better. It seemed like two old 50-year-old rappers getting together, and there's gonna be a bunch of old songs and walks down memory lane and things like that. But it turns out it was very entertaining. It was a lot of twists and turns. The DJ battle I thought was interesting. Kid Capri rapping I thought was interesting. Buckshot Shorty coming up to Big Daddy Kane with a weird energy. I thought that was interesting. I thought the takeaway from it and what I thought was going to happen and what I thought the consensus would be and what I heard was very different. I thought when I watched the battle that KRS-One was head and shoulders above Big Daddy Kane. But as I started to review and read reviews, I heard a lot of Big Daddy Kane 1 energy. Like Big Daddy Kane actually won. And when I go back and look at it, I would say that Big Daddy Kane technically, far as a rapping, breath control, showmanship, technically, he was the better MC that night. But the songs was ringing. The songs was ringing that night. And I had to give it up for KRS-One. But Big Daddy Kane did do his thing. Greg Nice did his thing. Crazy Legs came out amid the African Bambaataa rumors. I thought that was interesting. That Big Daddy Kane brought Crazy Legs out and not KRS-One, which are both members of the Zulu Nation. I thought that was very interesting also. But overall, I enjoyed it. Big Daddy Kane, I felt, did his thing. And when I go back, I think Big Daddy Kane did win. I think he did enough to win. I think just the songs were so strong for KRS-One. But if you had to judge that night with that battle between them two, I would have to go with Kane. What say you?
I disagree.
Okay.
I mean, but I was proud of Kane. Kane did his thing.
Right.
But like you said, when it came down to the songs.
So what are you judging, the songs or the performances?
I'm judging the songs.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like KRS-One laid down. He spit his shit. You know what I'm saying? He did do his thing.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm giving that to KRS-One, but I'm giving that Big Daddy Kane A minus. Right?
A minus. And KRS-One an A plus.
Yeah. Because like you said, the showsmanship and the two will be able to do that at his age.
Yes, that was brilliant.
And also rap word for word.
Yes.
These dudes had no ad libs. These guys had,
and they doing double time rap. Kane doing double time shit.
You know what I'm saying? And to be on 60 or whatever, man, that was fucking phenomenal. So I gotta give it up to him.
Both of them look good and like healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Old age. That was good to see. They look sickly and, you know what I'm saying? They look healthy, elder statesmen of hip hop. And that's good to see. Like I said, Big Daddy Kane got a podcast. Shout out to him. That was Bottega tracksuit. Remember trying to figure out what kind of tracksuit that was? Mm-hmm. Bottega hat, Bottega tracksuit, pink, white, and red. But Versace shoes for some reason. I'm not sure why. But KRS looked like, I don't know, just had like a graphic tee and a black, just all black. He came ready for war.
That's KRS-One though.
Yeah, he
right?
came ready for war. I can't doubt that. The man came ready for war. And all in all, the fans won, like they like to say, the fans won. And I wanted to speak on do we think during the past from Jadakiss on, the Versus has been New York based with New York artists and old school New York. Now I'm starting to feel as if there's some type of bias or manipulation of Versus. Although we love and enjoy KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane, there was Benny Siegel and Nori on the docket. I heard what happened to the Bone Thug and 666. That went away. What's going on with Missy? What's going on?
What's going on with Missy? Who you putting against Missy?
Busta Rhymes, Missy and Busta. Let's go.
Oh wow.
Let's go.
Oh.
It'd be the first mismatch. Yeah, it'd be the first mismatch versus man on woman, woman on man, whatever you want to call it.
Who you got?
I might have to take Missy.
I'm taking Missy also.
Yeah, I might have to take Missy in that. But is Missy a formidable opponent for Busta Rhymes?
It'd be a nice
Does
competition.
Busta Rhymes deserve Missy?
I mean, that says a lot about Busta Rhymes.
What about Kim and Missy?
Hell no.
No. Who Kim gonna face? Kim got to face somebody, right?
I mean,
Kim and Nicki.
no.
What I wanted to really address is the New York bias. Do you feel like do you feel like it's a New York thing, a New York bias? They keeping this in New York, and what they could keep in New York, they will, just to bring the New York energy back and manipulation of New York, like it used to be when we was rapping. You had to go to New York, you had to sit down with New York people, and New York people had to judge your music in order for you to move on and progress and level up in the hip hop. So is this a recreation or a reincarnation of that manipulation that we felt back in the day with verses?
Well, I think Jadakiss did a lot of that. I think he turned the tables on that. And they brought the players out and the money in the bag. And I think they were still riding off that high, that wave right there. And, Swiss Beats has total control.
New York person from the Bronx.
Yeah, he has probably had total control.
What about Tim? Tim has no control of this?
It really doesn't seem like it.
Yeah,
it seems like he's more riding the wave, and
yeah.
To me, I don't really see him in the forefront. I only see Swiss Beats, and then Tim come in. But I think they're just riding the wave right now. And then if they want to keep this going and continue to get the bag, they're gonna have to spread the music. They're gonna have to put better people together. They're gonna have to.
I mean, better people or people from other regions? Because I mean,
people from other regions.
To me, the Jeezy and Gucci battle was the best battle. One of the best battles I seen. That was outside of outside of New York. But to me, that was the best battle. And also, don't sleep on what happened to the producers. What happened to Teddy Riley versus Babyface? What happened to the producers in all this? They gone now, huh? I guess we don't battle songwriters. There used to be producers and songwriters.
Well, we're not in the house no more either. Also, so people are actually coming out to these events.
Okay. So no more producers and more performers.
Really,
now.
more performers. You really can't see you come out and see the producer.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, unless you got everybody with them rocking, everybody produced. But what's that?
I mean, that's the bag.
The bag. Speaking of bag. Speaking of a bag. Joe Biden, January 1st, 2022. People, listen up. Listen to me. January 1st, there will be a law in effect. And I want to get this right. On your Cash Apps, your Zelle, or your money transfer apps, there will be a rule. If you are transferring more than $600 US currency, your account will be tracked, and the IRS will be notified of that transaction. Again, $600 or more, your account will be tracked. Understand, realize, and recognize that. What the fuck? Yes, sir. I understand. You're outraged. I was too. But all I'm going to tell everyone that uses these apps is keep your transactions to $599. That's all I can tell you.
Man.
What do you think of that? What do you think of that? What do you think your man Joe Biden, didn't say, we so glad that Trump is out. You're right. Oh my God, I'm black and I'm glad that Trump is out. Now, what do you think about your man Joe Biden, the man that you wanted in office? I wanted Trump. I'm not afraid to say that. the man that you wanted in office, what do you think now of his this $600 tracking thing?
I mean, all they want people to do is pay their taxes. I mean, I'm not on a Cash App or Zelle or PayPal or anything like that, so it really, like, to me, so I really don't pay no attention. But
Do you think the rule is just? Do you think this is just rule? What do you think has happened, and what brought this rule on, you think?
I'm not sure, but it all have to do with probably giving all this money out
And getting it back.
and getting it back. Yeah. At the end of the day.
But you understand these Cash App and these Zelles are not federal. It's not FDIC insured. So you can't really press them about Fed rules and exchange rules and stuff like that.
I mean, from my knowledge, that they was telling the government about money being transferred, but anything over $20,000.
Right. They extremely lowered the bar.
Yeah, to
for a notification.
$600.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Why
pretty much
they try
wanna-
to not miss anything.
Yeah, they just trying to collect anything they can get.
Which is understandable. I mean, America is
By law.
America is a corporation at the end of the day. People read the final document. It's America Corporation.
So you think Cash App or Zelle is gonna take that hit for you?
No, they're gonna notify the proper authorities, and it's up to the consumer or the retailer, the person using it, to find ways around this rule. But it's up to me and you, as the truth sayers and info droppers, to let people know January 1st, they will be tracking your transactions over $600. That's what I really wanted to convey to the public and everybody that heard this. So if you use Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, any of these online money transfer platforms, just know it. They own it. They own it. Now, moving on. I want to give a hand. I want to give a hand and a shout out to Mr. Kyrie Irving. Mr. Kyrie Irving. He is taking a stand, I believe. When we in the moment, you can't really see it. I was told back when Muhammad Ali took his stand against the Vietnam War, he was vilified in the public. He was dragged through the press. He was humiliated by the oppressors or the higher ups or the people in power. He was jailed for his actions. He was stripped of the heavyweight championship. And I just want everybody to understand, I'm not liking the two, but the situations are similar. I just want you to pay attention to how Kyrie is being dragged and being talked about, and how Muhammad Ali was dragged and talked about then, but later held in a godlike light because of the stances he took. But when he was in the moment, he seemed like he was the worst thing on earth. So I think Kyrie is going through something that is going to take him to a higher level, i.e. Colin Kaepernick, i.e. Muhammad Ali, and I think this is his moment. And I appreciate what he's doing. Even if you don't agree with what he's doing, I appreciate the stance he's taking and how he appears in the media. And I'm behind him 110%. They were just protesters and just 2 days ago that went down there to the Barclays Center and testified. I mean, not testified, but protested in the name of Kyrie Irving. And I just want to give him a hand, man. I deeply enjoy what he's doing, and I'm proud of him as a black man.
What you think they gonna give him a Mark Twain Award or what's that Peace Prize?
Nobel
Peace Prize for standing up for COVID? They not giving Kyrie shit, bro.
No, listen.
He's not gonna be looked in the light.
These things take time.
Anything.
These things take time. They say the same thing about Muhammad Ali then.
He's not in the light. He's not in Muhammad Ali form.
How? How can you say that? How can you say that now?
Muhammad Ali is a 3-time heavyweight champion.
Kyrie is a one-time NBA champion.
Yeah.
Okay. Perennial.
So you think
perennial
people
all-star?
look at Kyrie
Perennial
in the
all-star?
light of Muhammad Ali? Do you know Muhammad Ali is out of
for the stance he's taking?
They take a vote every year out of 50 greatest men of all time or 50 greatest people of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad Ali continue to become number one at the top of the list of that.
For what though? Why you think
For
that is?
standing up.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. The same thing with Kyrie.
And then he went to jail.
Well, Kyrie is missing out on what, 17 million?
Yeah, no, but I mean, he came back and won a championship again.
Okay.
You know?
Kyrie's story's not over.
No, his story's not over, but Muhammad Ali was standing up for black men going over Vietnam, fighting the war.
Okay.
Fighting the war.
All right.
He says that's not our battle. We have no problem with them people.
Oh, so Kyrie is standing up for what?
For COVID.
No, for what though? For what?
For not taking a shot.
Okay.
But
that's a very serious vaccines is a very serious
it is a very serious
situation.
issue.
It's almost at the fever pitch in America. Like it's almost the only thing that everyone is talking about is this vaccine, right?
Right.
Okay.
But at the same time, other black people, or I'm not just gonna say black people, anyone that support Kyrie cannot do what Kyrie Irving does. This guy's a multi-millionaire.
Okay.
You understand?
He missing money, right?
These people are thousandaires, if hundredaires.
How many money?
And if they can't miss their job,
okay.
Kyrie just gave money to the WNBA. He is okay.
That's fine.
He is all right.
But he's not getting paid, right?
Listen, man.
Wait a minute. So the solid.
You think 17 million to Kyrie makes a problem? I mean, he's hurting.
No, I'm not saying he's hurting. I'm saying the fact that he's going without money, he is standing with the people.
Do he have money?
Listen.
Okay.
Listen. Whether he has money or not, that's not the point. I'm saying is he has no money coming in now from the NBA, his job. His main job, he has no money coming in from because he won't take the vaccine. It's plenty of nurses, firefighters, policemen that have left their job because they wouldn't take the vaccine. It was just a walkout at GE, General Electric. Masses of employees walked out in protest of the vaccine. So this is a very real.
So how do these people eat?
I don't know. What can I say? I don't know. They taking a stand. They got savings.
Oh, you gonna take a stand? So you gonna let your ribs touch? You gonna let your ribs touch?
You gotta find a way.
I guarantee Kyrie ribs won't touch, and that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, what do you talk about? The fact that
these
everybody
people
else
have house notes, child support,
so take the vaccine.
Bills.
So put something in your body that you don't want because you got bills.
Oh, you don't have to. Your ribs will touch. See, that's what I'm saying. We gotta open our eyes. I'm not forcing no one, and it's a tight situation. But if it's me feeding my kids, right? Or if it's me feeding my kids, or not taking a shot, I'm feeding my kids, and us as adults, especially in a black community, we've been taking shots. I'm not scared of shots. We took tetanus shots, took all type of shots.
I mean, you have a choice. You got a choice to take a shot.
No, you have no. Your mother took you, or your dad took you to take these shots.
I mean, it's also parents that didn't want their sons and daughters to take vaccines.
And we You don't know the death percentage on that one, but
What's the death percentage? No,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I be saying? What was
all
on the
these
vaccines?
motherfuckers walking around, and you know they had diabetes, and they mother kept feeding them candy. You born with that. I mean, all right, okay, that's another story.
I mean, you could be born with diabetes.
All I'm saying is, look, we've been taking shots all our lives,
right?
So you gonna let your ribs touch, or go get a brick or a few pounds and put your family at more risk, right? That you locked up, right? Or sitting down and you can't help your family, or would you rather keep your job at, who did you say, Pepco? GE, all these GE.
Walked out.
I ain't thinking they don't need these jobs. I don't need this motherfucker. I'm gonna file unemployment. There's no more money out. There's no more PPPs. There's no more. Everything's dry.
Okay.
So the best thing to do
is what?
And let the people give you the shot. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just comply. That's the best thing to do is fall in line.
Yeah, that's the thing now.
Jesus
we got
Christ.
too much pride. We got too much pride.
Too much pride. You just don't want shit in your body. Why can't I get tested? Why do I gotta have the vaccine? Why can I get tested every week before I come into work or whatever? Why the fuck I can't get tested?
Hey, really, and this is an eye-opener because you know I've been preaching bet on yourself for years.
Yeah.
You know, get rich, die trying was the most phenomenal I've ever heard in my life.
Shout out to 50.
Yeah, shout out to 50 Cent, man. Hey, look, but no, real talk. You bet on yourself, man. You bet on yourself. You know, then you be your own boss, and you know, then you make those choices. But as long as you work for the man, right, you go by the man rules,
right. And there are places that nurses went in. Matter of fact, Chicago police left the force, and they had jobs in Indiana if they did not want to follow the mandate. And same with nurses. I forget what state, but they offer jobs. There are places out here that's offering jobs to people that don't want to take the vaccine and have left their jobs based on that fact. So don't think there's nowhere else to go. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of nurses being hired that don't want to take the vaccine in other places. You may have to travel. You may have to relocate. But places are available if you do not want to take the vaccine. But all in all, I appreciate the effort that Kyrie is displaying. I don't appreciate the way Stephen A. and other black people are talking bad about him. I mean, I don't think you in this space you can really dog a person and talk so bad about him, being that he is black. You know what I'm saying?
Stephen A.
No, I'm just saying because he's the loudest one. He's the loudest one.
I mean, I heard
calling him
stupid.
People. That's the stupidest thing ever. Magic Johnson also said he's a bad teammate. Charles Barkley, all these older coon ass niggas all said, you know, he's letting his team down by doing this. But it's bigger than the team. Some things are bigger than basketball. That's all I'm gonna say. Some things are bigger than the game.
You need to get off Stephen A. line, man.
I mean, Stephen A. is I mean, he's a traitor to the race, as far as I'm concerned.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I know he is terrible. But Kyrie, keep your head up, man. Stay focused. I know I talked bad about you in the past, but I mean, when people show me these type of things, I really have a change of heart, and I think.
Are you serious?
Yes, I think the man is misunderstood. I think he was told he would have an exemption, but I don't know. Bradley Beal could play in New York, being a member of the Washington Wizards, and he hasn't been vaccinated. He can play in New York, but Kyrie can't, which is crazy. But whatever. I don't know how that works. Everybody can come and play in New York, but Kyrie can't play.
Are they actually that Bradley Beal?
Yes, Bradley Beal is not unvaccinated to this day. So
he was in the building last night.
He's able to play in New York. Bradley Beal is able to play. Come and play. Everybody that plays in Brooklyn is not vaccinated. Every player that plays in Brooklyn is not vaccinated.
You have to look that up.
No, it's at least 20 people that's not vaccinated in the NBA right now, for whatever reason. It's 20. It's 20 plus, and Bradley Beal is one of them. But I don't know why Bradley Beal's able to, and I like the Wizards. I don't know why Bradley Beal's able to skate and Kyrie is going through what he's going through. Maybe because of the New York mandate, maybe, whatever. I don't know. But it makes no sense at the end of the day. But moving on. Oh my God. Moving on.
If you're a content creator,
what do we got here? What do we got here? A blast. A blast from the past. Concerned nigga news. Coming at you live. This story just hit my desk. If you remember, Mr. Jesse Smollett. Oh my God. Jesse. Jesse. Man, we remember you. And guess what, Jesse?
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Yeah. Guess what, Jess? I hope they persecute your ass to the fullest extent of the law. I'm sick of you. I'm glad they got you. I'm glad they didn't let you off the hook. Cause we need to get rid of niggas like you, Jesse. Niggas that make up things. Stories. Lies. Deceit. The thing you did, deplorable. Irreprehensible. I was flabbergasted when I seen this man and his story. And then two Nigerians popped out of nowhere. Telling. Snitching. Fast they could, just like Africans. I mean, you know. Not they will tell. They not like us. Or, you know, they like us but not. So they don't any pressure. They ready to, you know, they're not like niggas. So the Africans told the story of Jesse setting this extreme grand scheme up to frame Donald Trump and the MAGA users. They had MAGA hats and they put ropes around his neck, tried to kill him.
What, he was going to Subway?
Yeah, he was on his way to Subway.
Get a foot long?
Yeah.
That sounds like some gay.
Yeah, to get a foot long. Just like his character. In Empire. So he made this big grand scheme, this lie, this big make-believe story up that these two Nigerians carried out. Now Jesse will stand trial for these lies, for this deceit, for the tax dollars that he used and the manpower, the police manpower.
Yeah, he spent a lot of money.
That he manipulated. He will stand front and center and be judged by a group of his peers, and I cannot wait.
Now, when it's going down again?
I'm not sure. It's on its way. I got to get the particulars. Let me get the particulars on the Jesse Smollett trial.
Man.
Yeah, so he will be standing trial again for what he did. Three years ago?
Somebody ain't let that shit go. Cause I'm about to say it was about 3 years ago.
I remember Donald Trump said he wasn't gonna let that shit. He was gonna make sure that shit went through.
I mean, obviously.
I remember he said that before he left office. He said we ain't gonna let this nigga on the hook for this.
That's crazy. I mean, because I thought they dropped all that, but the same lady that was I thought that was on R. Kelly case was on this case.
Oh really?
Yeah, and she knew the Obamas.
The lawyer?
And they said a call came from Michelle to her. That's how he got off at first.
Yes, that was all tied in. And if you noted, that's happened in Chicago, correct?
Yeah.
And we all know the Chicago mayor is a friend of the Obamas. They're very tight. The crazy looking lady that looked like Grady from Sanford and Son.
Boy, hush your mouth.
Ooh, it's a rough looking black woman. I guess she's a dom. I'm not sure what's happening.
Come on.
Yeah, she is. Are you crazy? This lady is a lesbian. You think a lady not a lesbian? You think she got a husband? A lady that look like that?
I'm not sure.
November 29th, the date for the Jussie Smollett trial. It will begin on November the 29th in Chicago, and I will be riveted. I can't wait, and I hope he throw the book at him. Throw the book at this nigga. Cause nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for this. And if you follow this story, you know that Jussie Smollett before he tried to send his own ransom threatening notes in. He was sending threatening notes to himself, pretending to be somebody else to try to get a bigger salary at Empire.
I remember
this?
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah. So Jussie Smollett, he has to be stopped. I mean, there's no way we can let this psychopath roam the streets. He's just making up stories and just manipulating the public, which is ridiculous.
Have you done anything from Empire since?
No. I'm mad he was on that. He's never been a talented actor. I ever thought. His sister is dynamic.
She just played in the movie. She had a bullshit part. I don't even know why she was in the movie. I forgive some superhero movie.
Since Eastbound, you see, she got a spinoff from that. That was Birds of Prey.
They gave her a spinoff.
Yes.
Shit was stupid.
Yes. She got a spinoff from that of her own movie. So I forget her name. Smollett is her last name. I forget her name. Meek Mill and the artwork. Did we see that? The guy that was outraged at Meek Mill?
No, you told me about it. I never heard it.
You never saw this guy go crazy at the artwork, Meek Mill's artwork?
No, I would love to see.
Oh my God. Well, Meek Mill commissioned a female artist to do a piece that he used for his album Expensive Pain. Now this piece had rap buses, I think in New York, Miami, California, and some people found it offensive. I'm gonna pull up the artwork for you. Some people found it offensive. It was one guy outside, and he was screaming and yelling about the artwork and how it demeans black women, and some of the artwork has titties and women bent over and things like that. It was very graphic, but I guess some people look at it as art. But the only problem is they were on public buses, like metro buses, or just we have metro buses here, and we have the bus, a Maryland bus, but public transportation buses. These women were plastered all over these buses, and children take these buses. Children in the morning take these buses to school. Old ladies, old women, maybe church people are maybe offended by these images they see, and as they should. But as they should. I'm not saying that it should be. I found it offensive. I think it's wrong. But one man went crazy about it. And let's check him out, man. This guy went kind of nuts about this stuff that was going on with me shit. You know what I mean? So listen to my man. What do you think about me?
Is this what you want, black women? Is this what you want? Look at this bull fucking shit. Look at this shit on the side of a bus. Is this what you want, black women? Is this what you want? Is this how you want to be respected? Is this how you want to be respected in life? This is how you want to look? This is how you want to be portrayed? Stand up to this bullshit. I'm from Philly. I actually should support Meek Mill. This is fucking disgusting bullshit. Look at this lady. Look at this. This is on the side of a bus where little girls can pull up and see this shit. That's her fucking. Let's not mistake what this pink dot is. This is disgusting. This is satanic bullshit. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of. Look at this shit that you're getting on. This is for everyone to see. Little girls are seeing this crap.
It's a metro bus?
It's fucking crap.
Yes, it's a public transportation bus in Hollywood.
This is disgusting. This is disgusting. I'm so sick of them just rubbing Satanism right in your face. Oh, it's for art. This is art. Is this art? Black and white checkerboard. What is that? It's a Masonic flooring. Duh. Look at this garbage. Money. Garbage. Wake up. It's all related. The vaccine, this crap. It's all related. They're all the same spider controlling you. Stop complying. Take your freaking mask off. Read about germ theory.
Well, that speaks to what we just talked about. But you see, this man had a real problem with Meek and the artwork. Is this man in the right, or is this some type of racism, oppression, or is he in his right to think what he thinks?
I'm not gonna say I'm all the way there saying he's right, but he's fucking right. You know, that was in Hollywood though.
Yes, still public. It's children in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But although they're in New York, Miami, California, and Atlanta, so it's not Hollywood's not the only place.
Repeat that.
New York, Miami, Hollywood, and Atlanta.
Oh wow.
So these buses are wrapped with this what this man described as filth and satanic images in those, what I know, 4 cities. But I
don't even think Meek Mill's music that good.
No, I think it needs this. You think they purposely put this out just for the controversy? That's what I want to say. I say, is it any such thing as bad news or bad controversy anymore? Would you put this out just to get more traction and more eyes on your project? Because your project is not that strong, it's not tracking that strong. So this could only help, correct? Could this type of attention only help his project?
For album sales?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Really?
I don't think it draws attention.
You don't think this will draw extra attention to his album? You think people will stream based on this? They say, well, let me check the Meek Mill album out. And what they say, let me look at the artwork, and then maybe they'll start to stream Meek Mill's based on this news or a spike in news.
It's crazy, man, because I think if I had not to answer your question, but I think if I had that much money and power and fame already, they could easily go save the streets, right, and get more fans.
Save the streets meaning what?
Make better music, talk about better things. If you're gonna do art, do good art. You know what I'm saying? Go back and get the streets. Like, after you made it, go back, get the streets. I'm telling you, like, you ain't gotta do this shit. Like, kind of like Jay-Z used to say, I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all niggas ain't go, you know what I'm saying? You can be great, but I don't know, man.
I mean, you can be great. I mean, it's not that you can't, but it depends on what you're trying to, like you say, what you're trying to do with the use. And I don't think Meek Mill is trying to get rich himself. I don't think he's a give back kind of guy. You know what I mean? I just don't think he doesn't strike.
Oh, I seen him online. And he gave like 5 kids $20 and told them break it up.
You know what I'm saying?
So he's not that type of dude. He's not. But I mean, if you're in a circle with Jay-Z, Robert Kraft,
right,
et cetera, the Phillies owner,
I forgot his name. The billionaire he running around with. Did you see him bunny hopping? You see Meek Mill's bunny hopping in front of those white people?
Oh wow.
Yeah, I seen that.
I mean, but so if you're hanging around
bunny
these type of people, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know how we do it now, or how we always did it from day one. If I eat, you eat. So I don't know, man.
I mean, he not thinking like that with his people. I mean, maybe his immediate circle, but he just don't seem like, some people seem like they do it for the people. Like people like DMX and Tupac and those type of artists. Certain artists seem like they are driven by the people the voiceless people, like the people in poverty or the people that's don't have a chance to voice their opinion or speak their mind. There's certain artists that come out like that, but Meek doesn't seem like that type. He never seemed like that type of guy. And to me, Meek is just on the borderline of falling off. I don't think people into Meek like they used to be.
No, his best song is what that Nightmare journey. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, and that was what on his first album.
That about 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
I think people just tired of Meek at this point. That's what I think. I mean, I think people have runs.
Terrible at acting.
Yeah, but people have runs. He had like a 10-year run. He's with Nicki. He did everything. He beefed with Drake. Meek has lived a lifetime in hip hop.
Right.
So now I think it's just his run is over. It's such thing as a run just being over with, and people just not being into you. So I think that's what Meek is experiencing. Maybe he should have went further with the acting and maybe trying to veer off into that,
or made better music, like I said, and went back and got the streets.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a possibility. I think he making the best music he can make. You know, so I think he the best. He making the best music he can make. Anytime you get Dirk and Lil Baby on the track and you still can't really make shit move, that's a problem.
Oh, it's not moving?
Nah, shit not moving. You heard it on the radio?
No.
You even know the song I'm talking about?
See how many hits again? How many views again?
You will see how many okay, let's look up what's it, locations? Meek Mill locations. Let's look it up. But Meek Mill is on his way out. I believe it's on his way out.
Cosmo Migos got a nigga.
Oh, listen. Speaking of Casamigos, we drinking it right now, right?
Right.
Okay. Guess who is the head of Casamigos?
Let me guess.
Guess the head of Casamigos. Every thought is drinking it right now, and you don't even know who is the owner and the proprietor, and the one person all the money is coming back to. You'll never guess this person. All the Casamigos these hoes been drinking, I be buying for these hoes. And I said, oh my God, no wonder this is the person that probably slayed many bitches in Hollywood.
Wow.
Did his thing across the nation for years.
Wow, he got good
He
taste.
has to know the tequila that's gonna take these bitches out.
Yeah, he must. Oh, nice.
And he did it.
Who was it?
He put himself on God tier, man.
Break it down.
You wanna know who's the proprietor of Casamigos?
Let's do it.
The proprietor and owner of Casamigos, the #1 tequila in the hood, is George Clooney. George Clooney.
Oh wow.
Mr. George Clooney.
Shout out to George Clooney.
Mr. George Clooney brought us Casamigos. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Man, George did that. Location's been out for a month and has 17 million hits.
Oh, pretty good.
Is that good?
Yeah, good numbers.
Okay.
Running up.
Okay.
It's running up. I mean, but look who we got on the Dirk.
Yeah,
and
there
Baby.
we go. I didn't want to say it, but I was just like, okay, is that
okay?
How many hits are these two responsible for? That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, put up Dirk latest song called
Little Uzi Vert, Blue Note 2. That's another one off Spencer Payne. That has 9.5 million. But I see all features. Where this shit by itself?
Hold on, do this for me. Pull up little Dirk and Lil Baby last song.
Dirk and Lil Baby last song?
Yeah.
Oh, it's huge.
I mean, let's just see, man.
Come on, man. It's huge, man. It's huge, man. Why we even playing games?
Nice.
Man? Lil Dirk, hold up. Lil Dirk, Lil Baby. Lil Dirk, Lil Baby. Let's see what they got. That's the last song. Oh yeah. Come on, yeah. 92 million. 92 million. They get money. Woo, the boys.
Well, that's how I feel when they got 22.
Them
but
boys
still,
cleaning
that's
up.
more than.
They just raked in. Just got a plat 15 million.
Oh wow.
Off the tour. They raked in 15 million dollars. Every city sold out. They did it by themselves. It was Dirk, Lil Baby, and Coily Ray.
I didn't take 44 with him.
Nah, 44 Doug ain't gonna do it. He need more joints.
Okay.
I think they took ESTG with him, but I think that he opened up. But yeah, 15 million, man. I think they did about 40 cities. Raked in 15 million right quick in the pandemic. That's good money.
44 with him, man.
That's good money.
And you said they took Corey who?
Coily Ray.
What's the song?
Oh, Coily Ray, man. You know the girl, the Benzino daughter.
Oh, so she had more songs than 44?
Man, you take her. She got a smash hit.
I thought you said the shit was garbage.
What was garbage?
Corey Ray.
No, I never said that. Man. I like her. I wouldn't say that.
I need to start recording.
I would never say that about her. I like her a lot.
That shit was easy. You asked me what did I like about it.
No, what? Coily Ray?
Yes, nigga.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I like her, man.
Let me start recording.
I like this girl.
Bro, you probably like her now.
Look. Best friends. And look, her new shit, 9.9 million. By herself.
She doing
nobody good. With her. Not like Meek Mill. She ain't got Lil Durk. She ain't got nobody in here with her.
I mean, 17 million good.
I guess. I mean, you wouldn't. I guess so. But last but not least, I wanted to really clear the slate, and I wanted to clear the slate and talk about this. I wanted to. Chappelle. Chappelle in a protest. This is still a story, people. It seems like we've been talking about this forever, but this is still a story. And days ago, they had a walkout of Netflix. So the trans people walked out in protest of the Netflix special, The Closer, starring Dave Chappelle. The Netflix CEO has came out in support of Mr. Chappelle, and the fact that he can, the special will not be pulled from the platform. It's allowed to live on Netflix and continue to grow. And they had this protest outside of the Netflix offices where these trans people got together, and they protested Dave Chappelle, and they was walking around with signs and trans lives matter chants and things like that. There were counter protesters that met the trans protesters with "We like Dave," "We like jokes," "Jokes matter" chants, and "Let jokes live" chants and stuff like that. As I was watching this confrontation, it began to get heated. It began to start to get volatile, where the LGBTQ community and trans community started to assault this man that had the Dave Chappelle sign. They started to snatch his sign down, get physical with this man, proceeded to break his sign, smash his sign to the ground, leaving him only with the stick, and then proceeded to accuse him of having a weapon. The LGBTQ community, I witnessed this and saw them assault this man and then falsely accuse this man of having a weapon and assaulting them. What I'm trying to display here is it is bad people and bad actors in every community. LGBTQ and trans community, you are not beyond judgment. Just because you are trans, you might still be an asshole, a trans hole. Pause. An asshole, trans asshole. So just because you're trans or gay, that don't give you the right to talk and do anything to anybody. And that's what I'm fighting against. I'm not fighting against gay people. I think they have a right to do whatever they want, or trans people. But you cannot dog straight people. That don't mean I forfeit my rights and my dignity and pride as a straight person just because you see fit that me criticizing you or having any judgment of you is hate. And it's not. I'm here to say it is not. For you to grab that man and assault him and then accuse him of assaulting you, which white people and Karens do all the time, that get niggas killed in the street. I mean murdered by police. What you just did will get a black man murdered. So I don't know what your goal is, but Dave Chappelle came out and said he is not going to meet. He wants us to meet on his terms. And his condition, one of the conditions is the trans people have to have saw his special in full from back to front before he sits down and talks to them, which I think is very to me, I don't think him giving the ear to the trans people, I don't think he has to do it, but I think it's respectable that he is doing it. And I think it goes to what the trans people are saying he is not, which is tolerant, and patient, and willing to sit down and hear them. I don't know what he has to hear. I heard the special and I heard no trans hate, but I don't know what the trans people have to say to Dave Chappelle. But I just don't like the fact that they think they are above the law and holier than thou. I don't think that's
I mean, all he was asking them was the shit, respect us.
Right.
That's all he was asking.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And they still mad.
At what? I don't know.
Neither.
I'm trying to figure out what are they mad at. And the head of this organization and the head of this protest, I saw I don't know what pronoun to use, he, she, they, them, those. I don't know what to refer to that person as. But the person that had the Queen Latifah head wrap and the cape and all the shit, I'm pretty sure some of you out there saw it. But that person is very hateful towards Asian people. If you look at the old tweets that this person put out, it was very, very mean toward Asian people, man. I mean, she was talking about kung fu chopping and chopsticks and all these stereotypes and terrible epithets that she said that she referred to Asian people as. And I was just saying, man, wow, isn't this a pot calling the kettle black? How were you talking about Dave Chappelle is hateful with this person spewing out so much Asian hate? And remember, man, I went to that store. I experienced that Asian hate. Remember?
Yeah, remember.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then,
it's still in the air, huh?
Yeah, go to
like
YouTube. Yeah, go to YouTube and go look up that Asian hate episode that I went on. That was crazy. But I'm just saying how people are hypocrites, man. I'm speaking to the hypocritical nature of a human being. When this person's on the forefront saying it's a cancel culture and she wants to cancel Dave Chappelle, and the very person that's in the front is responsible for a lot of Asian hate and themselves. So you see how the world is, man. You see how the world is, man. That's my piece, man. What you think, man? Is that it?
Yeah, that's about it. Other than the Redskins just giving up the fucking game the other night.
What about Dwight and AD?
Not really. Dwight looked like he was joking and playing around, and it was all game. I mean, AD barely touched him, and he just backed up all on the bench and fell out.
So, all right, let me ask you something. Who you think was wrong? Was somebody wrong in that instance? And what we talking about is the Lakers, Dwight and Antonio, Dwight Howard and Antonio Brown had got into an altercation on the bench maybe a game ago, 2 games ago, and where it got physical, and it looked like Dwight was how it started. Like AD was trying to speak to Dwight. There was a timeout. like AD was trying to speak to Dwight. They were walking off toward the bench, and Dwight kind of turned his back and ignored AD. That's what it looked like, right?
Yeah, this is pretty much what it looked like.
And AD then went to the bench. I guess Dwight wasn't giving him enough attention. And AD went to the bench and put his hands on Dwight physically on both his arms. Seemed like to kind of push him down, or what was that?
Dwight did
to keep him down.
Shit. No, he was. I guess I don't know. Dwight. He didn't push Dwight down though.
Dwight was already down. Right?
Dwight just started falling.
Dwight was on his way to sitting down, right?
Yeah.
And then AD grabbed him both arms and kind of, I don't know what that was.
Nah, you gotta watch it again.
Okay, I mean that's what I saw. What did you see though?
You know, Dwight is a clown, man.
So you think he
they
was
stepped
joking?
to each other. AD did grab him.
Yeah.
But Dwight just fell down.
So no, you think AD didn't do that?
No.
Why? Why you think AD didn't do that?
Take a look at it.
I'm trying to figure out why you think AD. Why you
Take
think
a look,
AD?
because all he did was grab his arm. He didn't push. You ain't see no like push. You never seen that.
I mean, you on your way down anyway. You about to sit down, so I just push you down.
All right. Well, let's take a look at it.
Man, but what I saw was, and to me, AD wrong as fuck for putting his hands on Dwight. For real. Because you don't do that. I don't care if a nigga.
Yo.
Huh?
Oh, my bad. But they said Dwight got snubbed for the top 75.
I understand that, but they don't give him the right to put his hands on. AD put his hands on Dwight.
That's what I'm saying. They said he got snubbed. I mean,
I think he got snubbed too.
A pretty good goddamn player at one
Some
point.
people say Kyrie got snubbed.
Nah,
I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Kyrie fucked my Cavalier team up, man.
How he fuck it up when he won the whole championship with a shot? How he fuck it up?
It's the block.
How he fuck it up?
It's the block.
No. How
It's
he
the
fuck it
block.
up? How he fuck it up?
It's the block.
When he
no,
took the shot.
it's the block.
Okay. It wasn't no block.
And LeBron
It's a shot.
scored 10 points before that.
It's the shot.
LeBron scored the 10 points
He ain't
before
scored
the
those
block.
three. He ain't scored those three.
Okay.
He ain't scored those three.
All right.
That's three
The
that put
block,
him
man.
That's the three that put him ahead,
Now,
right?
Let's be honest.
I am on.
Is that the greatest block you ever seen?
The greatest, one of the greatest shots in clutch time I ever seen.
The greatest block.
No,
you
from
ever
behind,
seen?
no. From behind, that's not one.
motherfucker.
No.
Ain't-
From behind, no.
Me and you born around the same time.
No, yeah.
No, you
go to
never,
Will Chamberlain and
you
Bill
never
Russell.
seen-
Go to
you
Will
never
Chamberlain and
seen
Bill
no shit
Russell,
like
yeah.
that.
Go to Will Chamberlain and talk
never
about
se-
blocks,
bro,
man.
you never seen no shit like
Talk
that.
about blocks. Go to Hakeem Olajuwon to talk about some blocks.
Get
man.
outta here.
Come on, man. Let's be real, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Ah, damn, man.
Niggas crazy.
I don't know what you saw, bro. But I seen a nigga ain't supposed to put his hands on a nigga. Ain't supposed to put his hands on nobody though.
No, not at all.
Nah, that's all I'm saying. The White had every right to knock that nigga ass out if he wanted to, young. I'm gonna tell you what your bitch ass man Stephen A. after this. So you see him, you see the competition right now.
Stu, during the timeout, emotions
They join back and
very
forth.
high on the Laker bench between those two right there. And again,
So they separated them at
here's
first.
what happened, Stu. Walk us through it.
I don't know what happened. I mean, they sit down. I guess Anthony Davis goes over and is
Dwight will stand back up. Watch.
I don't know what happens from there. They end up shoving.
Now look, you gonna grab. Look.
Look, how is that? No, that's a physical push, bro. That's a physical push, bro. There's no smiles. There's no
push at? What a
Look,
What a push!
the nigga is going
Where's the
down.
push, bro?
Yeah. You see a nigga
Look.
go down? You see a nigga?
Look, all right. The White
Put it on
gonna
the video.
look. As soon as you grab him, the White just start backing
Let me
up.
put it on there so you can see. You can't see.
The White just start backing up, bro.
They sit down.
I can't see very well. I watched this shit.
Look, he keep talking to this nigga.
Stand up.
Okay, I'm up. I'm
Grab him. He
talking.
stopped backing up soon as.
Nigga's getting pushed in the chest. Yeah.
So and the White that week that Anthony Davis and grab
Yeah,
him.
look at his chest,
and
bro.
push him back.
Yeah, look at his chest. Look at the nigga chest, bro.
Bro, one arm and just
Look at
push
the
him
nigga
back.
chest.
Okay,
Watch the nigga chest, bro.
Nigga's crazy.
Watch the nigga chest. Watch how his chest ass go in. Look at his arm. Look, he pushes the nigga all the way back.
One hand.
Yes.
Okay.
And the chair right here. The chair right here. The chair right here. I'm falling over the chair.
The white being a clown, bro.
Yeah, the chair right there by my knees, bro. Like you pushing me over the chair. That's what you doing.
No, he's grabbing his fucking.
And you going like this. You going like this and pushing me, bro. You going like this and pushing me, and I'm going over the chair.
Okay.
Come on, man. That man had no right to do that. Dwight wrong. And my thing is, man, not Dwight, but AD wrong. And AD, you ain't even cut like that. You is not no nigga like that. Why are you doing? Like, who is telling you to do some shit like this? Somebody tell you to buck break Dwight Howard? Go ahead and get him in line. Like, what the fuck is you doing, AD? Dwight Howard got about 10 years on you. What is this nigga doing? This Lakers team is a mess. I've never seen so much dysfunction this early. It's bad. It's bad. It's horrible. I don't know what to say. How you put your hands on the teammate like that? Now you got this coon ass bitch ass nigga, Steven. Oh my God. This nigga gets on TV and he says, "Oh, Dwight, you better watch out. You on your last leg. You don't want to fall out with AD. You might be out the league forever. I can't believe you got in a confrontation with Dwight Howard. You might be out of the league. Lakers is your last stop." How can you do that to another black man? Now you're gonna play the money game with him. And my thing is this: Stephen A starts narratives, bro. They ain't got nothing to do with basketball. And I be sick about that shit. That's what I be sick about. That's what I be sick about. The man starts things and starts narrative and put things in the air that can affect somebody's bread or well-being or their livelihood. And I don't think that's right. Now, if you want to talk about the man's the way the man is performing on the court, that's fine. But now when you start to bleed into the fact that this might be your last stop and don't fall out with AD and AD gonna get you off the team. Hey, AD, listen, Stephen A, AD ain't a bitch ass nigga like you. Men can have a disagreement and come to a solution or come to a pass and come to an understanding. He don't have to get a motherfucker or kick a motherfucker off the show if he got a disagreement with somebody like you. Dwight Howard and AD can come to a pass and come to some type of understanding, then move on from there as teammates. Everybody not as small and as juvenile, as feminine as you, Stephen A. Smith. And that's that on that. God damn, getting worked up. On the fucking code. God damn it. Teammates can fight. Men can fight, argue. It's all love. But Stephen A, it seems that you can't argue. You're a very small person. You have a vendetta against someone that has wronged you. Much like a woman holds a grudge. Men don't hold grudges, they come to terms. Only women hold grudges. And Stephen A. Smith. And that's all for On the Code Podcast. Man, it's been another one in the books. We've enjoyed all of you, everyone. We have a music choice to go out to. Oh, the music and movie choices. The movie choices. The movie choice. You got any movie choices? Well, we saw Squid Games. We done with Squid Games. Most watched Netflix series of all time. We done with that.
I heard it was a black western on Netflix.
Oh yeah, let's. Jay-Z has a black western starring Stringer Bell, Idris Elba, starring Idris Elba and some more people. It's called something to Rhythm. I gotta get it for you. But Jay-Z just did a song for it. Supposed to be dropping Friday with Conway, him, Jadakiss, and Conway.
I've been watching the Wu-Tang joint in BMF.
Oh, BMF, how is that?
It's pretty good. 50 need to give him more though, man.
Blue Da Vinci, do you think he's gonna spray the whole set if he's depicted as a snitch?
No, I mean I actually think they're gonna put his name in there now.
Yeah, I mean I seen 50. I seen 50 trolling him already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's already started.
Oh wow.
He already started trolling Blue Da Vinci. So 9 times out of 10, he's going to be in the series and he's going to be depicted as some type of cooperator or snitch. And also, 50 Cent showed his solidarity. He showed a recent email from Meech, maybe about 4 days ago, where he was congratulating 50 and thanking him for the opportunity by this being mad and such a success.
Hey, which is crazy because Spider Loc was saying back when Big Meech was doing his thing, 50 was hating on Big Meech BMF like shit. And stating that them guys will be locked up and all that in a few years. You know,
The Harder They Fall is the name of the black western that we're speaking of on Netflix.
I'm gonna watch that tonight.
The Harder They Fall was executive produced by Jay-Z and starring Idris Elba. So y'all check that out, man. Support Jay-Z, support black excellence. Although I have my reservations about Jay-Z, but he is a black man, so I like to I don't know, maybe go out on that, but that's not even out yet.
It's weird he got with Weinstein and Weinstein get locked up and Jay-Z get to be EP on movies. Guess he got to meet the right people, huh?
Yeah, I mean he does what he always does. He get next to the right people, get the relationship, and then move on from there. More from the people that got him there. But we going with this Jada, man.
Jada?
Yeah, man. Jada Murder Beats.
It's
new? It been out. I don't think people heard it. It's a freestyle by Funk Master Flavor, but it was always hard. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think enough people have heard it yet. So we gonna go out off the Jada Kiss exclusive Funk Master Flex freestyle. Damn shame. So we gonna give it up like that, man. Check out that motherfucking Harder They Fall. On the Code Podcast, On the Code Everything, YouTube, On the Code on Patreon. Check out Coda Ink Teespring, got them hoodies on deck. Go get one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, matter of fact, if y'all holler at us, if the right person holler at us, you get a free hoodie. You get a free hoodie on the code 100@gmail.com. We'll send you a free hoodie. You send me the shout out. Send me the screenshot that you was watching, listening to On the Code on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, or anything else. Send me a screenshot. Send me a screenshot that you listening to On the Code Podcast to On the Code 100@gmail.com, and you got a free hoodie. First one to do it gets the free hoodie. No cap. So let's do it. We getting into it. On the Code Podcast, we love you all. Thanks for the listeners. Thanks for the subscription.